What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Kirby's Epic Nap Time. What is wrong with y'all? We're trying to do a Let's Play over here. Y'all sleeping on the job? If I was Donald Trump, I would fire you, but you guys are all we have, so I guess we gotta stick with you. We are back. We're doing hide and seek. We haven't done one of these in a very long time. We've been busy, you know. We've been hanging out with the ladies upstairs, Carrie and Beatrix, because if they're not the definition of hot, I don't know what is. No, but speaking of actual lovely ladies, how about a round of applause for the great guest commentators that we had in the last episode, huh? They did an amazing job. Maybe even too good of a job. Because here's the dilemma that I have now. Since y'all did such a good job, I think people are going to expect more from me. Like, the bar has been raised to a new level. But I just want to tell people right now, up front, so you know, my commentary is not going to get any better. So if you want that same great commentary that you heard in the last episode, you're just going to have to stop by their individual channels and listen to those ladies some more, because I am not going to be able to match that. So wait, don't run off yet and go to their channels. Finish watching this episode. Stick around, because we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. We're going to be doing all of the rest of Zeke's hide and seek minigames, collecting a copious amount of fabric, so you want to stick around for that. That's worth sticking around for, right? You betcha a sweet lollipop it is. Alright, so let's see what fabric we're gonna get this time. The igloo fabric. Alright, so we're just gonna knock these out one by one by one. Where are we headed off to next? I hope it's somewhere awesome. We're going to Future City. In the future, everyone will want to be like NintendoLP. I hope not. Actually, that'd be a pretty messed up society. Like, one person like me is one too many. Imagine like everybody going around saying a bunch of crazy stuff that doesn't make sense. It'd be the end of civilization as we know it. So no, I don't want to live in a world where there's anybody else who acts like me. Wow, that was a pretty good catch. Look at that. Did you miss that? I had to point it out to you. I was so proud of myself. I had to give myself a pat on the back. Say, go me for my skills. And as soon as you start getting arrogant and saying, look at me, I'm awesome, that's when you usually do something stupid and lose your beads just like I did. Alright, we found more than half of Zeke's little playmates. We've got 3 out of 5. I think I can know where the last 2 are, hopefully, maybe. We just have to wait for the Waddle Dee dispenser to give us a new guy, which that's kind of a creepy concept. Like, I haven't really mentioned that before in this game, but it's kind of weird that there's this little red square that just pops out Waddle Dees. Like, where are they coming from? Is it... I don't even want to know. There's like a Waddle Dee dispenser somewhere. I know they're yarn and they're not real Waddle Dees, but still, it's creepy. There's like a little box and people come out of it. Or whatever Waddle Dees are. They're not people. They're some kind of creatures. They're a life form or something like that, and there's just this box that keeps shooting them out. That's not normal. I don't even want to think about it anymore. Let's just go to Tempest Towers and move on, because that's just crazy. It's just another crazy thing that I have said throughout the course of this commentary. And that is why I take the short bus to school. No, actually, the short bus passes me, and the kids on that bus go, man, that guy's messed up. Alright, let's go up here. Basically, we're just going to have to float on up. We're going to see Zeke's little friends along the way. I think we want to head towards the right, if I remember correctly this time, to where the bonus star is. And when we break these blocks, there's one of Zeke's little buddies hiding inside a block. Amazing! There's where the Waddle Dees like blasted me when we played this actual level, because they didn't like me talking about, what was I talking about? Probably Megan Fox or something like that. That's what I'm usually doing. And that's where the treasure was hiding in this level when we played it the real time. Now we're just doing the Zeke hide and seek fun time. So we got 2 more of Zeke's little buddies. We're gonna have to climb even higher. Higher, Kirby, higher! I guess we're not actually climbing though, we're just like kind of floating in our parachute. We're letting gravity do all the work, or the hot air currents that are pushing us up. They're actually doing all the work. We're just like staying in parachute form, trying to form a straight line. So at the very top of this tower, I guess, is Rapunzel. No, it's going to be Zeke's last little friend. We find him. We still had like a minute to spare. That's the thing that I like about Zeke's minigames. You never run out of time. They always give you way more time than you need. Why couldn't all the minigames in this whole game be easy? Like, Zeke is nice, unlike the other tenants. Beatrix, yeah. Compared to, like, Beatrix, Zeke is, like, super easy. Beatrix, however, is not. Oh, we got the butter building fabric. We have fabric made out of butter. I could see where that would be handy sometimes. Like, you wake up in the morning and you put on a shirt that's made out of butter. You don't have to open the fridge when you get your toast out. You just wipe it on your sleeve. Like, that could come in handy. Another fabric that we need to, like, consider making out of butter is, like, bed sheets. Because, like, think about this. If you're looking to spice up your love life, sheets made out of butter. Like, forget satin and silk. Butter, man. Come on. That's hot. Like, Rachel Ray sells butter sheets. It'll be the Rachel Ray sheets for, I don't know. I'm not even gonna continue that train of thought because it's probably going somewhere bad. So let's just pretend you didn't hear that, and we just got all 5 of Zeke's little buddies in under 15 seconds. Even though before I was saying, like, Zeke's minigames always give you enough time, and then that level only gave you 15 seconds. But even 15 seconds was more time than we needed, because if I wasn't such a slacker and talking about crazy stuff, I probably could have got him in like 10 seconds. You guys probably get him in like 5 or 6 seconds, so whatever. I still get the veggie fabric, even though I didn't do a very good time, because that's how Zeke awards it. He's like giving everyone a trophy. He's like, everyone is a winner to me. You get that participation trophy, like I used to get in Little League. Like, I never got the league MVP trophy, but I always got that participation trophy. So I just have like a row of trophies that would be like, you weren't very good, but you showed up, so we decided to give you a piece of plastic spray painted gold anyway. That's something, right? You'll always be a winner to me, son. Alright, let's go inside Dark Manor. What? Seriously? That guy put no effort into his hiding spot. Like, right when we walk into Dark Manor, there's just one of Zeke's little buddies just hanging out right by the doorway. He didn't even try to hide. Lazy bum. This is the last time we get to play hide and seek. At least put some effort into your hiding spots. At least this second guy, we had to climb a ladder that was kinda hidden. First guy, he was just like, I don't want to play your stupid game anymore. Just go ahead and tag me so I can go make a sandwich. Alright, so what we want to do, just like when we played the Dark Manor level, go through all the nooks and crannies. Our third Zeke is going to be up that ladder there. We still have over 2 minutes to go. That's crazy. Alright, let's grab this light guy. I like to keep him around so we'd have a flashlight, but we have to use him really quick to break that. The fourth guy is right there before we go up here. And when we pull this light, we're going to activate a trail of beads. And look at that. They gave us 3 minutes, and it didn't even take us a minute. And it wasn't even hustling. Like, I'm not even a pro. So that's how Zeke is so generous with time. What I wish you could do in this game, I wish they had a feature enabled, like anytime I have extra time carried over from my Zeke hide and seek missions, I could just like put it in my pocket or store it somewhere, and then in the Beedrix missions, which we're about to do next, I could just use that extra time that I had saved. Alright, so we get the floaty ghost fabric. But Beedrix, she is never gonna give you an extra 2 minutes in a level. You're lucky if you finish with like 2 extra seconds in some of her levels. They're insanely hard, at least for me. I don't know if you guys had struggles with it, but I can tell you honestly, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these levels I had to do like 2 or 3 times because I just simply could not get it. I'm gonna cut out all the failures so you don't have to watch me play the same level over and over again. And I'm gonna try to like actually tell you how to do it, because some people have like messaged me and said they've been having struggles with this. So I'm not the best person, but I can just tell you how I did it. And a lot of this is just trial and error. If you don't get it right the first time, it's just kind of getting the flow of stuff. It's not really skill, it's just kind of practice makes perfect, one of those type of things. So we got 20 seconds, we got to get 200 beads, we got the dolphin transformation to do it, and I probably should have said this as we were doing it, but you could see what I was doing, right? So I didn't even have to commentate. There are going to be 2 different paths. There's the green path and the red path. We, of course, followed the green path because that's going to give you more beads, and it's going to mean that you support Luigi over Mario because go Luigi! No. Alright, let's see what kind of fabric we got. The raindrops fabric. That reminds me of that SpongeBob episode where, like, SpongeBob knitted a sweater for Squidward out of his own tears. I guess it's the same way that would work if you had raindrops fabric. I don't know. I guess it only works in cartoons and Kirby video games. Alright, so right when we step on the level, there's going to be a bead trigger right above our head. When we activate it, it's going to put a nice shiny bonus star into the lava. But it does us no good in the lava. We have to wait until it shoots up in this volcano, go over and grab it. And when we grab it, there's also another bead trigger that reveals the remaining beads in this level. We just have to get most of them and dodge the little volcanic ash eruption meteorites, whatever they're called. Whatever shoots out of a volcano, whatever those molten rocks are called, I don't know the technical name. But whatever they are, they're hot and will give Kirby a burn. It'll give him a ba-boo-boo, so we don't want that. And we do want whatever Beedrix is going to give us, though. A fabric. I'm sure it's going to have something to do with fire. It does. The fireball fabric. Alright, so it's not as cool as our fabric made out of raindrops, but I guess it's the opposite end of it. Like, if your fireball fabric gets too hot, you can put on the raindrop fabric, too, and it'll even itself out. Alright, so we have to get 100 beads. In 30 seconds, that's a freaking lot of beads and not a lot of time. But I guess we get to be our Shaun White transformation, so it won't be that bad. We're basically just going to have to get all the way to the end of this race, because that's the only way we're going to get this bonus star, and that's the way we're going to complete this. There's like no other beads there, so basically we just have to go along, avoid the enemies, and just kind of do this run the best we can. Even though I kind of messed up a little bit there, we got to find a way to catch this bonus star at some point. I probably should have caught it by now. Am I going to make this or not? Oh, geez, like the last second. Like, I thought for sure, like, that might have been one of the times that I had to redo it. I was like, wow, I just wasted all this time. That's what I've been doing. I've been having to do the commentary and then go back and do it again and again and again because I keep failing. But whatever, you guys are with it. I'll do anything for you guys. You guys are like my special friends out there. Alright, we got the Iceberg fabric, which is cooler than Iceberg lettuce because I don't like salads. That's for chumps. Now, if you like salads, it's okay. Don't kill me. I like Skittles instead of salads because, I don't know, I just like to mention the word Skittles. I don't even eat them that much. I just like how it rolls off my tongue. It's one of those things that I keep saying way too much in this Let's Play. Like Megan Fox, which, now that I say that, it's time to end this whole pretend stalking Megan Fox thing. Real quick, I'll tell you what you need to do in this level. Go up there, swing up, activate the bead trigger, and now all the asteroids turn into beads. Basically, you just do car transformation Kirby, driving back and forth, and collect them as they fall. It's pretty easy to do, even though we need 300 of them. So yeah, Megan Fox, it started off like as this offhand comment I made in the first video that I did of Kirby, and then, for whatever reason, I like turned this into this weird running gag, even though like plenty of you out there have been the voice of reason and said, stop talking about Megan Fox. But I didn't listen to you guys. I listened to the one or two people out there who, like, even though they probably didn't mean to be encouraging this, just the fact that they also kept talking about Megan Fox kind of like kept it going for me. I was like, oh, well, so-and-so talks about Megan Fox. Maybe I should keep mentioning it every episode. So, I don't know. That and I have, like, no self-control. But it's done now. Episode whatever this is, 37. That's when we stopped talking about Megan Fox. So after this, right now, you won't hear me mention her anymore, ever again. Maybe not ever again, but it's not gonna be the Megan Fox show anymore. It's gonna be back to Kirby's Epic Yarn, which a lot of you are saying, yay! Alright, so to do this level, we have 3 sneak sacks that we kinda sneak up underneath them. We basically just want to get all the beads at the top and then kinda let gravity take you down to the bottom if you still need to collect any more. We get 300 beads possible, we only needed 250, so not that hard to do, even though I like barely finished in the time limit, but that's just because I'm not skilled. You guys out there at home, you will be much more skilled than I am. Trust me. Alright, we still haven't really got to the difficult Beatrix levels yet, but they are coming. We got the Spooky Woods fabric though, which is kinda cool. It's not the Wispy Woods fabric, and it's not the Spooky Scooby-Doo fabric, but it's kinda cool. It's like in the middle. Alright, this is Mushroom Run, and this is probably what I would say the first Beatrix level that really started to give me fits, because it's mushroom, and if you guys remember when I did the actual mushroom level, it's just crazy for me. Alright, so we have a picture of Prince Fluff, who I hate because he never does anything. Like, if he wants to do something helpful in this game, couldn't he at least, like, come help us collect his face? Like, that would be nice, a Prince Fluff. Basically, we just have to bounce back and forth on the little mushrooms to collect 250. And the thing about this level is, there's only 250 beads. Beatrix doesn't give you any extras, so yeah, I know they're all clumped together nice and neat, and it's not like it's that short amount of time, but the fact that you have to get every single freaking one kind of makes it a bit of a challenge, at least for me. That and I just despise Prince Fluff. Although I guess I could look at it as you collect Prince Fluff's beads, like his face, you're actually like chopping off part of his face. So maybe if I would have like gone into it thinking that, then it would have been okay. Maybe I'd have had a better job of like getting all the beads faster, because it'd be like I'm slicing and dicing off Prince Fluff's face or something like that. Because if you slice his face off, you will be rewarded handsomely, just like I was with the Bitter Cocoa fabric. Alright, in this level, we gotta get 200 beads in 20 seconds. It's freaking insane! Alright, so the key to doing this is don't stop like I just did. You want to keep going in car transformation. Luckily, they're going to give you a little bit extra time, so if you do make a mess up like I did, we probably should be able to still do this. But basically, just follow the bead trails, and when you see the Waddle Dees, don't try to jump over them. What you want to do is try to drive your car over their head, because they like it. No, well, they're not complaining about it, so you'd think if it hurt them, they would like voice some complaints, but they don't, so I assume they like it. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this round of Beedrix runs. I think I'm gonna save all the rest of the Beedrix minigames until next time because they get progressively harder and I'm just not up to the challenge to commentating them right now. So let's go ahead and collect the brick fabric, and in the next episode we're gonna be back here hanging with Beedrix doing a bunch of impossible minigames. See you guys then.